Good morning and welcome. As we begin this new year, we also begin the Holocaust Museum and Learning Center's 25th year. But to know our story, we need to go back more than 45 years. For that is when some 350 Holocaust survivors who had made St. Louis their home felt the need to establish a museum here so that no one would forget the lessons of the Holocaust. Their dream was to create a destination that is educational, respectful, memorable, and relevant to future generations. After more than 2 decades of passionate planning, the museum opened its doors in 1995. Through the years, the museum has become a trusted resource in the St. Louis region and beyond. Throughout its history, the museum has focused on acquiring and presenting materials that offer intimate views into the lives of native resettled St. Louisans transformed by the events of pre-World War II Europe, the Holocaust, and its aftermath. Currently, 30,000 people visit our small museum and learning center each year. Last year alone, they came not just from our region, but from 48 states and 6 countries. A visit here is an established part of the curriculum of over 350 schools. Researchers come to the museum's archives, where we house more than 12,000 items documenting several thousand lives through film, photos, period items, personal effects, correspondence, artwork, and more. Online, our Oral Histories project allows you to hear directly from 235 Holocaust survivors, camp liberators, and non-Jewish witnesses who settled in or returned to St. Louis. As fewer of our Holocaust survivors remain available to tell their stories personally, it is our collective vision to preserve their stories and help the next generation understand what can and indeed did happen, even in a democracy. It is our mission that every generation realizes that freedom is a fragile thing and is something to be carefully protected. And finally, the past 25 years would never have been possible without the dedicated and passionate support of our Holocaust Museum family, our many volunteers and docents. And now, it is my honor to introduce Congresswoman Ann Wagner, who has great news about the support for this project received on a national level.